This is a Skyjib X4. It's called an unmanned aerial vehicle or unmanned aerial system. It's not called a drone, although lots of people do call them drones. It basically is a remote control camera system. What you have is the airframe above with 8 propellers. They are positioned in pairs, one on top of each other, which means it's called a coaxial system. Quite big rotors, but they have to be to lift what is a relatively heavy piece of kit. What you have is the airframe at the top. In here are the flight control systems and the motor control systems. They're what keep the helicopter level, and they're also what takes the data from the GPS, which allows it to hold its position in the sky. So if we tell it to just stay where it is, that's exactly what it will do. And irrespective of the wind, as long as it can see satellites, it will stay wherever we've told it to stay. The camera system is mounted below and is completely independent. It's on a gimbal which stabilises the camera in 3 axes. So it stabilises the tilt, it stabilises the roll of the camera, and it stabilises the pan. And what that means is whatever the helicopter does, the camera will stay where the camera operator wants it to. The gimbal is operated separately, so we have 2 remote controls, one of which is operated by the pilot. The other is operated by the camera operator, and they have independent operation of the camera. Each of those operators is able to see pictures from a downlink from the helicopter, so that we can always see what the helicopter is looking at, so you're not flying blind, you're very much able to see what you're doing whilst you're filming, which is clearly crucial to getting a good result. In terms of what we're allowed to do with this, we can fly 400 feet up and we can fly 500 meters away from us. There are certain restrictions if we are flying around airports, or if we're flying in built-up areas, or if we're trying to fly over crowds of people. But when it's flying, what it's capable of doing is really quite exciting.